Are you ready for this?
So I'm just sat here and all of a sudden the front screens have opened of their own volition.
It's okay. It's got a strange taste.
So, do you fancy a... This is one of those moments when it all comes together. This has been a really good buy. This park up has been excellent. How's your toast doing? That hasn't worked at all.
Well, just done sideways.
Yeah.
No.
Welcome back. You join us for the second episode of our Scotland trip. We've just spent the night next to this Tesco's superstore in Annan. We loved our previous trip to Scotland so much, we've come back to do it in more depth. Well, we had a peaceful night here, didn't we, Bunny?
We did. Well, yeah, very quiet because it's not a through road.
No, they're the perfect ones.
Nice high fence between us and the houses behind us. And a supermarket for whatever we need right where we live. Trays at the ready.
Perfect eggs.
Ooh,
Don't break your yolks.
that was dodge. Thank you very much. A little bit of salt. And my favourite, white pepper. Don't think a lot of people like white pepper, do they? They prefer black, but I don't know, white is just so much nicer. Reminds me of Cornish pasties and things like that. Oh, he's doing the egg yolk trick.
Cut its throat.
Ah, can't say that. People know how ruthless you are. Enjoy.
Nice little breakfast because I wasn't that hungry. Oh,
No.
this farmer's coming down the track.
He's got plenty of room to pass. This will set you up for the day. Runny. Normally we buy food every day, but we've been experimenting on this trip, buying a week in advance. But we don't think that's going to work for us. There's a danger that we could end up having to throw certain stuff away. And buying a week in advance is not very flexible for how we tend to operate. Okay, so here's the fridge after our shop. A full fridge is a happy fridge and uses less energy.
Morning everybody. So we've just done a food shop in Tesco's, which was right by where we parked last night, so it was really handy. And the plan now is to carry on heading west, and we're going to stop off at Wigtown, or Wigton I think it is, and hopefully see the largest bookstore in Scotland.
Okay then, let's get on. We're full of diesel, so we can go anywhere we like.
And this is the cheapest fuel we've seen in a long while, isn't it?
Yeah, how much was it?
149.9 for diesel.
Yeah, it's very good.
And petrol's 141.9 at this Tesco in Annan.
In the morning when I get up, I wish that we could stop and take each day. In the evening when I get home, always hope to find you all alone and out of harm's way. Every time I look around, I hope to find you looking back at me. You're everything I ever hoped to see. In the morning when I get up, I wish that we could stop and take each day. In the evening when I get home, Always hope to find you all alone and out of harm's way.
No yellow lines by this massive town hall or whatever it is.
Welcome to Wigtown, Scotland's national book town, founded in the 13th century as a royal borough. It has a population of around 1,000 people, and it was designated as Scotland's national book town in 1998. And this led to an economic regeneration through bookshops and literary tourism. I thought this gentleman was the owner of the shop, so I asked him for permission to film. And he said yes. Turns out he's a customer.
I got your permission. Yeah.
Be aware this is only one room.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, well, check it all out.
What did you think of the bookshop then?
It wasn't what I was expecting because it was a lot of little rooms, but an awful lot of books. It wasn't like an open space, was it?
No.
So,
And most of the stuff was very old, wasn't it?
very old books, yeah.
Yeah.
But there was some really interesting little finds in there. Some of the historical ones on this area and history of Scotland looked
Did
interesting.
you see me asking a customer for permission to film?
Yes. Well, he was just sat there, wasn't he, when
He
we
gave
walked
me
in?
permission,
Yeah.
and then after I started, Hadley told me that he wasn't the
Wasn't
owner,
the
he was
owner.
just a customer, but it would be fine.
Yeah. Now we're heading off to the Isle of Whiphorn, which many of you suggested we should go and visit. We're going to try and see if we can find the free motorhome stopover for tonight and maybe stay there a couple of nights.
Hello there. You don't want to know. It's a dog. Who's he belong to? Hello.
They're beautiful.
Where is he? In front.
Don't run him over. Bye, doggy.
Well, we've made it to the Isle of Whithorn, but the little air here is full. So we're going to park up on the harbour wall and see how we get on. So nice and easy meal tonight, just some chilli that we made at home, and all I've got to do is reheat that and we're going to have it with some chapatis. Yummy. Got the bed in relaxation mode at the moment, so going to be eating our meal on trays. Charging my DJI batteries. I'm using one of these Anker USB-C chargers. If you use a USB-C with a USB-C cable, then they charge much faster than a standard USB-A cable will. It's a beautiful evening. Yeah, it's high tide now.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, I was wondering how high it was going to come.
Yeah, I think we're safe.
There's a higher one in tomorrow morning.
We'll be awake then.
Yeah.
It's coming in quite fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a current.
Well, if the weather stays like this, we're going to be laughing, aren't we?
Could do with warming up a bit.
Oh, blimey, I think it's fine.
It was alright later in the afternoon, but this morning it was very cold.
checking the stats on YouTube. And videos seem to be doing really well at the moment, and the subscribers are going up. And we're trying to work out why. The last 3 videos, I think, were more focused in the van. It's always difficult to know what people want, really. So let us know in the comments if you think you know why the videos are doing well at the moment. How do you all organise your food in the van then, folks? Because we've been trying buying a week at a time, because we've got a much bigger fridge now, and the fridge is quiet if it's got plenty of food in it. We've been filling it up, but because before that we would just buy as and when we needed it in Little Red, because it was so easy. But Carol sat next to me here, busily moving around all the meals that we'd planned, because it's not working out. So it'd be interesting to know what you do.
We're using the Notion app.
Yeah.
We've created a calendar where we put what we're having for lunch and dinner on the calendar.
Yeah.
And then we compile a shopping list
Yeah.
a week in advance for that. But then if you swap things around,
It moves.
or like sometimes
Yeah.
you might eat out or something, and then you've got to move things on a day, and it's a real pain to swap it around.
Yeah.
So we need to rethink.
Also, being too organised destroys spontaneity, doesn't it? It's like we've got breakfast this morning, and I've just walked down the Harbour Quay taking some photos, and they're doing breakfast in the inn there. Mind you, it's pricey. It'd been about £15 each. Anyway, we're loving the inverter. Just bought a hot pot so that we can cook meals using electric as well. It's going to be good, because this, if it pans out all right and the electric is regenerating like it is at the moment, then we'll be able to save the gas for when we need it. It's time to blow the cobwebs away. We're all togged up.
This is the Whithorn Pilgrim Way. They came from France, Brittany, Spain, Wales and Scandinavia.
And now from Haywards Heath.
In Sussex. Ah!
Come on, Sophie.
Oh, what's that bird?
It's one
Oystercatcher.
of oystercatcher.
Yeah.
If it wasn't so cold, we could come and cook
Oh.
up something on the beach
Thought you
here.
were going to say we'd go for a swim.
Yeah, oh yeah, in your dreams. It's a campsite, free. There's all these benches, picnic tables,
Litter bins.
litter bins everywhere you look.
Loads of benches. Oh, look at that stone bench.
Yeah, and a little kiddies play park.
Yeah.
What more could you want?
And look at this cute little stone bench.
What's it like to sit on then?
In memory of local men who died at the sinking of the fishing vessel Solway Harvester on the Isle of Man.
That's going to last a long, long time, that bench, isn't it?
Yeah,
The names will disappear, but that bench will be there.
yeah, it's been here since 2000,
Yeah,
but it's cold.
it can be cold.
It's freezing. Freezing cold.
It's a bit cold on the old bum,
Nice
Charlie.
bench though, yeah.
Another little beach here. What a beautiful spot. The Solway Harvester was a scallop dredger that sank off the coast of the Isle of Man on January 11th, 2000, resulting in the tragic loss of all 7 crew members. Tragedy happened whilst the vessel was seeking refuge from a storm. We have a little friend at the top of the hill. We can see you. Hello. He's got a little friend with him as well. See your face. Hello, dogs. Hello then.
It's over here. Wow. Jagged rocks. You can see how the ships would have crashed here and sunk.
Nice little bench down there.
It's a bit chilly, not gonna lie. But a nice little spot here, mostly out of the wind. Haven't seen any seals yet, have we?
No, keep an eye out.
We've got some houses over this side, right next to the sea, so I bet it gets a bit wild.
We're going to go down to the beach and collect a pebble each to put on the pilgrim's cairn.
Good idea. These geese are fighting a strong headwind and making pretty good progress, to be honest. Meanwhile, Daisy May has reached the beach and is going to look for a stone to put on the cairn.
I'm choosing this one.
The Isle of Whithorn is notable for the arrival of Saint Ninian in 397 AD. It was Saint Ninian that brought Christianity to Scotland. In the 13th century, Saint Ninian's chapel was built here, and it became a pilgrimage stop. The pilgrims who come to place a stone here are making their way to the final destination of Whithorn Priory. This pile of stones is known as the witness cairn. Leaving a stone is a symbolic gesture that represents the pilgrim's presence and journey to the sacred site. The custom likely draws inspiration from ancient Celtic traditions of leaving offerings at significant spiritual locations. Did you enjoy your walk?
Yes, it was nice to get out in the fresh air.
Yeah.
It was cold, but
Yeah, even nicer to get back into the warmth of this van.
but we were nicely wrapped up, so it wasn't uncomfortable.
No.
But then it started raining.
So it was low tide at 2:52 a.m. and that was 2.35 meters. So that surely that relates to the depth of the water. 2.53 meters.
Where,
yeah, well, is it in the centre of the channel?
Yeah.
And then at 8:47 a.m. it was 5.11 meters.
So it had gone up 3 meters something. That's about right then. You said it looked
Yeah.
like it's about 3 meters.
You can tell we're not sailors. So, do you fancy a fry-up? Because I bought in Tesco's yesterday, I bought a Scottish fry-up, an all-in-one. So we'll give it a test, shall we, and see what it's like. We're trying the Simon Howie breakfast pack, which has got 2 beef loin slices, 2 pork links and 2 black pudding slices. And we're adding to that the McSween haggis, Scotland's most loved. So I'm just going to be frying them up. I think I'll make a little omelette out of the 3 remaining eggs that we've got. Use them up. So this is going to be our brunch and we'll see us through to tonight. So I'm cooking this slow and low, and that way everything will cook through nicely and hopefully without being burnt. Right, I've just flipped everything over. The haggis is all breaking up, but we don't mind that. Meanwhile, the rain is coming down. Does anybody use Rain-X on their caravan style windows? Just wondering if it makes it any better, you know, that the water droplets will run off when you're parked up. Because it's such a shame sometimes when they're on the window, the camera won't focus. Hot plate will keep this nice and hot. Right, just got to do the eggs and we'll be ready. And the plate goes on top to keep them hot, and it will also help the top of those eggs to cook. So I've just taken all the oil out of this pan with a little bit of kitchen paper. Now I've put some water in just to cook the top of the eggs.
with a bit of steam. Right, if you start dishing it up onto the 2 plates then, and then I'll dish up the eggs, okay?
Delicious. Before we demolish.
Yeah. Okie dokie, let's see what this is like, whether we'd buy it again. Okay, I'm going to try each little bit. This is the sausage.
Link sausage, they call that.
That is much better than I thought.
Good.
So the link sausage passes. Try a bit of the haggis.
That's nice.
Haggis is good. Lawn sausage, also good. So for $1.79 for this little breakfast pack.
Is that all it was?
Yeah, for the lawn and the link and the black pudding, we've added the haggis, the eggs and the bread. But
yeah,
for that little $1.79, I think that's pretty
bargain.
good back.
Yeah.
Because I definitely would have it again.
Recommended. And you got it in Tesco's.
Yeah, it's in Tesco's. Never seen it in Tesco's
Scotland.
down our way.
No.
But no.
You haven't.
Very good. Okay, Charlie Brown is going to test the black pudding.
I've had it before and I'm not sure I'm that keen on it.
No, so we'll see. I've already tried it, and in my books it's very nice. But you're not keen, are you?
It's okay. It's got a strange taste.
Yeah, well that's black pudding, baby.
Yeah.
So I just sat here and all of a sudden the front screens have opened of their own volition because the magnet has failed. That's a bit of a pain, isn't it? It's only stuck on with double-sided tape. So Remis Blinds, you need to rethink this because it's happened twice now. Should we go for another walk now?
I think we should. It's been a lazy day. We said we'd go up the town, didn't we?
We'll go for a walk up the town. Oh, got a nice old schnoz after me Scotch breakfast and me blowy walk.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pack up the lounging bed. We'll get our coats on and wrap up warm.
Yeah, what, leggings as well or not bother?
No, well, it's up to you. It's not raining that hard at the moment.
Well, let's wear them, otherwise what's the point of bringing them?
So that'll keep us warm as well.
Alright then, let's go. Are you ready for this?
I think I'm ready. Togged up.
Come on in, let's go do it.
I think it'll be warm enough. I've got gloves. Do you want your hat?
No, I don't think I'll bother. Apologies for the wind noise. There's not a lot I can do when it's a combination of wind and rain. We must have been lounging in the van for ages because the tide's gone out. This gate is obviously intended to stop the waves, but it doesn't seem to be doing a good job. Sitting at the water's edge is the Whithorn Parish Church, and it's well worth a look inside. Note the rope from the belfry. I assume that's still there to sound an alarm if necessary. I wonder when it was last used in anger.
This is the ship that the memorial stone seat was to, and the memorial up at the lighthouse.
Oh, I see.
It was a scallop dredger, the Solway Harvester, and it went missing in force 9 gales. It was seeking shelter on the Isle of Man.
This old poster shows that once upon a time there was a steamship linking this port to Liverpool. These old photographs show the damage that can be caused here whenever there's a storm and that tide surges in.
Anybody know about buildings? What's the purpose of these little things sticking out at the edge? Well, the weather got progressively worse, so we sought shelter in the steam packet inn. A bit difficult to film in here, so I had to content myself with some photographs.
The sergeant was a scrawny man in his 50s who resembled a constipated chicken.
Carol's playing Broken Sword again. I must admit I lost interest in the game.
It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer.
Being comfortable with silence in a van is a positive trait. It is bedtime. We're cozy, aren't we, Bunny? Time to read me book. Hello everyone, we hope you enjoyed the video. I'm looking a bit rough today. Haven't shaved for a while.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and share us with your friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so.
Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.